Hello YouTube, my name is Nads and welcome back to the channel. I recently got my hands on a free game from Epic Games titled Undying. Shout out to Epic Games for providing us with free games. Undying is an isometric zombie survival game where you play as a mother. I honestly don't know what else to say. And so far, it's been one hell of a run. I died again. No! Oh, dude! What? I missed. Ah, that hit. I hate this. Oh, dude. Oh, I died again. No! I hate. No! Okay. Sorry. I love the game, except for some issues I've seen so far. I initially played the game in the fierce difficulty, the more difficult one, but as you saw, I got stuck in a death loop just on the 4th day of playing the game. I got tired, I rage quit, and I restarted the game in the easier difficulty, adventure. Can I finally finish the game in this difficulty? Am I gonna have another death loop? And am I going to be a great mother? It all started on the subway. We were on our way to be evacuated when suddenly we got overrun by the undead. I saved my child from an attack, but by doing so, I got bitten and perhaps infected. Thankfully, we were saved. We went outside, we found a working car, and drove home. When we got to the house, we barricaded the windows and thus creating our safe haven. For now. Injured and hungry, we started scavenging for supplies to set us up for the days ahead. We picked up homemade wine and cloth strip, the required materials for crafting bandages.
Yes. Good job, Cody.
After healing up with the crafted bandages, we continued scavenging. While scavenging, Cody unlocked a discover skill, allowing him to open storage containers, making scavenging easier and faster. After fully scavenging the house, we stored the resources and the books we found in their corresponding storages, giving us ample inventory space to bring home any resources we found outside. Once outside, we continued gathering and scavenging for supplies. While scavenging, we noticed a couple of the undead just minding their own business. One of them on top of a bus, probably wondering how it can solve the predicament it's in, and the other two chillin', blocked by a fence, 5 feet apart because they're not. Amidst the destruction and dismembered bodies, we came across a barricaded house, and that is where we met Mary. Mary was left home alone as her mother went out to fetch her father, who is working in a mine far from home. Mary's mother definitely will not be receiving the Mother of the Year mug this year. Alone and probably thirsty, Mary asked us for 2 bottles of water. Since we have some to spare, we gave her 2 bottles of clean, drinkable water. She thanked us for our generosity and gave us tomato seeds as a reward, a seed we can grow for food in the future. On the way home, we came across a dismembered torso, and that is where we found a lockpick, a tool we can use to open the door to the backyard. We rushed straight home and unlocked the backyard. There, we found an undead caught by a bear trap. That was our first direct encounter with the undead. We killed the undead and reset the bear trap. We also picked up a slingshot that Cody can equip and used it to break the target practice in the backyard. We went back inside and checked the television. At the moment, it is broken, and to fix it, we need circuit boards. And that's going to be our main goal for the next couple of days. Since it's still pretty early in the first day, we fixed up the tool bench, the recycling station, and the food station. We repaired the wooden bat that we got from the backyard and used it to deal with the undead outside. First off, we dealt with the guy on top of the truck. Although to reach it, we had to craft wooden planks and use it to create a ramp up to the top of the truck. We dealt with the first zombie, luckily avoiding any damage. Next up are the two undead chilling behind a fence. Dealing with them was a bit messy since we made some unnecessary noises while running away. But still, we prevailed and again avoided any damage. After dealing with the undead, we fetched some water from the fountain. We can purify this water and make it potable. We purified the water and then after went to sleep. Day 2 started with us fixing the truck engine and loading it up with fuel. Shortly after, we went outside and encountered a misplaced dialogue.
Yes!
We went and visited Mary, giving her more clean water to survive for the days to come. And this time, as thanks, she gave us herb seeds. We headed to the fountain to fetch more water. This time, I let Cody to fetch the water in my stead. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but whenever I do some actions like gathering or planting, there is a button that would pop up, the Teach Cody button. This button is an important mechanic in this game as this gives Cody experience to unlock skills he can use to assist you, and skills he will definitely need when the inevitable happens. After fetching the water from the fountain, we went out and explored into the open world. This time, we are headed to the outskirts farm where Uncle John lives and get us some circuit boards. We arrived at the farm and we were greeted by the undead and a very angry man named Bill. We dealt with the undead lurking around the outside of the property, but by doing so, we made Bill suspicious of our action. Accusing us of letting the undead to their property, Bill pointed a gun at us. With our life on the line, we pleaded for our innocence. Joining our cause, we had Bill's wife, Brandy, defending us. While all of this is happening, we were aware of the fishy business Bill was running. This farm was supposed to be Uncle John's, but where is he now? And who are these people? So much questions, but we can't ask directly since that might arouse further suspicion. And since they had a gun, we definitely won't win any confrontation, so we kept it to ourselves for now. We asked that we be let inside the farm. We were allowed to, but at a cost. Bill wanted a baseball bat in exchange. Luckily, we still had one, so we gave him the baseball bat and we were allowed inside. We asked if we could use the fields of the farm. Bill agreed, but wanted a portion of our harvest. We also asked if we could rest in their house for now. Bill agreed, and we got to see what they have inside.
Mom!
There, we found the circuit boards we need. But before we could get it, we need to gain their favor. To do that, we need to repair the stairs, and for that, we will need some planks. We gathered everything we could find and planted potatoes on the field. This will keep us fed when we get to harvest it. We went back home, and with our newly found crowbar, we went out and opened the storage containers we couldn't previously open. After looting, we cooked 2 basic meals, just enough for us to eat. We messed with our inventory for a bit, then crafted ourselves a baseball bat to replace the bat we surrendered to Bill. We also crafted wood from sawdust and purified the bottles of dirty water we have collected. After all of that, we visited the shrine and went to sleep. We got up and immediately ran out to explore. This time, we found an unsafe area close to us, southwest of our home. We decided to travel there and see what we can find. In this area, there were quite a lot of resources needing to be gathered. So, we gathered everything up until we saw a bunch of people in one area. Apparently, they wanted to clear the area of the undead. So, we joined their group, thinking we might get rewarded after dealing with the undead. We cleared the hordes of undead, and in the process, both Cody and I were hurt. After dealing with the waves of undead, we were rewarded with 1 bandage. After that massive disappointment, we went back home and cooked 3 meals for us to eat. After cooking, we went out to check up on Mary and gave her a portion of the meals we prepared. Mary told us where her mom went when she was looking for her father. Hopefully, we can fetch them and bring them home safe. After checking up on Mary, we crafted up some wood planks to repair the broken stairs in the outskirts farm. Since we still had some time before darkness falls, we went to Bill and gave him the wooden planks. Bill seemed so happy when we gave him the planks, and with that, he gave us permission to use the barn for ourselves, although it seems his kindness comes with hidden motives. Regardless, it was getting kind of late, so we went back home and went straight to bed. Day 4. We received our first symptoms. These symptoms are debuffs, affecting our health and ability to do some things. But in turn, they also provide us with minor buffs that would help us with our adventures.
Getting a bit
We started the day by eating breakfast and fetching some water from the fountain. We also went and visited Mary. Still alone, but apparently she has a bit of supplies to last her for some time. She requested for some medicine. I hope she's alright. We gave her some of our bandages and then traveled back to the outskirts farm where we decided to finally check out the barn. We opened up the door leading to the upstairs. That's where we found an undead feasting on fresh meat. This is John and Lily, the original owners of the outskirts farm. We had to deal with John. He was fairly chunky, perhaps because of the football helmet. After that emotional reunion, we scavenged the barn for some usable stuff, and that is where we discovered the grain mill. This will help us superbly with our food and hunger issues. Grain mill? I need 3 potatoes. Wait, I think 3 potatoes give 10%, so it's gonna get doubled. Oh, dude, that's sick. We confronted Bill about the undead. We asked him about John and Lily. That's where he figured out that we knew everything and tried to game end us. He pulled out the gun, but with my absolute supreme gaming skills, I managed to stunlock him into oblivion. After managing to incapacitate Bill, we asked about John and Lily. It seems John wasn't really the friendly neighborhood farmer to Bill and Brandy, telling us that John took their weapons and rations and made them work on the farm for minimum wage. When John got infected, then eventually succumbed to the infection and ate Lily, Bill took over the farm. Now, with Bill gone, we spoke with the terrified Brandy. We let her stay in the farm for now. In exchange, she will watch over the farm and occasionally give us potatoes. Also, she also trades foodstuff, so she's going to be a huge boon for us in the future. We took the circuit boards for the TV, then went back home to fix it. After fixing the TV, we found out about the final day for the evacuation, and that is in 56 days. We have to survive until that day comes. Fixing the TV also gave us the option to view weather forecasts for different areas in the map. I hope I get to use that to my advantage. We fixed up the water collector in the backyard and then went to sleep. Day 5. Started the day by doing some chores around the house. And had a little bit of fun with Cody. We went out to check the neighborhood, seeing if any undead has migrated in. We noticed a floating book in the fountain. We picked it up and read its contents. It seems this undead horoscope is an accidental creation. We again went to check on Mary. It seems she is unavailable. Also, she left a picture of her family outside. I wonder where she is. We went to the outskirts farm to see if we can finally harvest the potatoes we planted. It seems we came a bit too early. We went back out immediately and traveled to the nearest unsafe area. In this area, we discovered a minigame. We let Cody crawl into a hole and collect the items for us. We helped a lady deal with an undead and scavenged the area for all of its stuff. When we finished cleaning up the area, it was already too late to harvest the potatoes. So we went back home, did some minor chores, and went to sleep. And that's all the time we have for now. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned as I should be able to upload the follow-up video in a week. Take care.